Hi there, this is ATN here on camera one more time. I've tried this video like 5 different times, so let's see if I get it right this time. Uh, I feel like the reason why this video is so hard to record is because I'm really trying to articulate my desire and what I want this channel to be about, what I want my life to be about, because this channel really speaks about what's really on my heart and what I hope to communicate to you guys, to anybody watching, and also what I'm trying to accomplish through my coaching business. Um, and I think that what I want to communicate is is how I've experienced my struggles, what worked for me, and what I really believe in. Because I was coached for about a year and a half, and it was the best thing that could have happened to me. I think there's different school of thoughts, and I incorporate the spiritual aspect of the human being, the physical aspect of the human being, and the sheer power of will, and how I think that sometimes we rely on one more than the other, but how we need a balance in those, and and yeah, I feel very strongly about this because where I come from a faith background. I'm Catholic, and hopefully nobody starts running away from my channel. But yeah, I'm, I'm open about it. I'm not ashamed, and at the same time, this channel is not about evangelizing, proselytizing, or trying to push my beliefs on anybody. Uh, but it's to bring back the human being in the human being, that we're not human doings, we're not superhuman, and we're not God, we're not angels, we're not a lot of things. So so how do we bring back the human being, and what do I mean by that? Is that in my experience, when I'm faced with suffering, I've been given different kind of remedies or ways to go about it. One of them hasn't really worked, and is the over spiritualizing things and just praying my struggle away. You know, obviously that hasn't worked for me. I've tried and tried and tried. I'm not saying that prayer is a bad thing, because I believe in God. I love my prayer time, and but I just feel like our problem, the answer lies within the problem. You know, it's not gonna come from an external source, or it might be in the sense that someone might say something that resonates with us and that enlightens us about what we gotta do next. You know, that's super down for it, and I believe in that as well. You know, that we're limited in our own beliefs, in our own way of thinking, and the other way of looking at getting out of our struggle is sheer power of will. You know, I've made some resolutions, some New Year's resolutions, a lot of things, and I feel like I have a pretty strong will, you know, like that I've been able to develop over the years, but there's just it just goes to a certain extent where I just feel like I'm trying, I'm pushing, but then I get to the point of breaking, because I just feel like, man, what's the point? You know, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, and I just feel like, I don't know, like it shouldn't be that hard to get out of my situation, and I shouldn't have to be driving myself crazy. You know, so what this channel is about is really about bringing forth our needs, and what's deeper, what is the struggle that I'm experiencing saying about me, or about my needs. You know, so if we're not aware about our needs, how can we tend to them? So I really want to help people to be more aware about their needs and how to take care of themselves. You know, because the way that I came out of addiction and the way that I came out of my struggles, you know, a lot of it had to do with power of will, also prayer and God. I don't want to say that it was all me, because by no means, if it was only by my own strength, I'd be 6 feet deep. But I do think that I got to a point where I was neglecting my needs, and my heart, my desires, and all that, and I started living a lot of tensions. And I feel that when my needs are not being tended to, then they start expressing themselves, and then I start having more problems. I just start having more problems in my life. So yeah, so generally speaking, that's mainly it. I want to help people become aware of their needs, how to take care of them, how to face their difficulties, and how their difficulties are expressing themselves. What am I doing wrong with my difficulties? Why is it so hard? Um, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I also want to make people feel like they're not alone. I want to make them know that they're not crazy. That it's what they're thinking, what they're going through is something that I've gone through, and hopefully they can see that that there's hope. And that's why eventually I want to put my life story on video. I'm really praying about it and discerning when I'm gonna do it. So it might not be tomorrow, it might not be this month, but it's something that I've been encouraged for a long time to do, and I feel I'm getting towards that point. But I'm just seeing what you guys want, what you guys need. I feel like this channel is building trust with you guys. I'm giving my heart out, and at the same time, you guys are learning to trust me because you guys are coming back and watching my videos. So I'm just really grateful for all the comments that I've been receiving, also the help that I've been getting from my videographer. I want to send a shout out to Andy. I don't want to butcher your last name, so I might just put a hashtag, or I might just tag you in the description, just to say thank you. That she's been very helpful so far, and yeah, that I feel like this coaching thing has been bringing me a lot of joy, because I see people's lives being transformed through what I do, and this channel is not very representative of what I do in my coaching, because in one of my videos I said I don't give advice, I don't tell people what to do. What I really do is I help people experience the answers. So I'm really trying my best to kind of do that by kind of saying my thoughts on how I view things, but that's why I pause a lot. That's why I drop questions in my videos to really help people reflect, to help you reflect and see what's not working, why am I thinking this way, and what's a better way of looking at it. If I'm limited to this viewpoint, do I want to stay in this viewpoint, or do I want to look at it in a different way that benefits me, that makes me feel better, and that makes me come to life? So that's why the name of my video, I don't know if I mentioned it in this one because I recorded this one like 5 times, if not 6, but that's why the name of my channel is Breathe Better Coaching, because I felt like I was suffocating. I felt like I just couldn't handle it no more. And when I found my master Yoda, things just started changing. When I was able to experience the answers, when I was able to see things differently, it just breathed better. Like these tensions, this weight that I had on me just kind of lifted. So yeah, so I feel like that's pretty much what I wanted to share. Just do a little introduction about myself, about what I do, and I'll maybe do a video about how I got into coaching soon or something like that. But please like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section about what you want me to talk about. If this has been helpful for you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear if you want me to continue doing these videos. If you don't, well, please don't break my heart. Please don't hurt me too bad. I'm super for the freedom of speech, but please be gentle with your freedoms. So yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I hope that I was able to communicate my desire and to help people see that there's nothing wrong with them. And that's what I've been. Another thing that I benefited from coaching is feeling like someone was really listening to me. Like someone listened fully. Because a lot of times I feel like people listen, but they're so fast to wanting to offer a solution or something. And maybe you guys have better friends than I do, but I feel like people don't. And I don't think that I have bad friends. I think they mean well. They want to love me and help me the way that they think is best and the way that they're capable of. But it wasn't always the way I needed. And I felt like coaching was the way that I needed to be loved, to kind of allow myself to go deeper, explore different things, and yeah, one thing I have to say to kind of clarify, I guess I'm not done talking, but I'm far from being a counselor. You know, that's not what I do. You know, I help people who are struggling. People don't come to me because their life are perfect, but I really try to help people go from where they are to where they want to be. You know, and I really stand for my clients and not for their goals. And what I mean by that is sometimes like we have goals of achieving something, but there's a bigger need behind it, you know. And the reason why they come to me is because they're struggling and they're suffering and there's some they feel called for more. And sometimes that goal that they're setting is not what's going to give them more, you know. So I want to stand behind what's going to help you breathe better. I want to stand behind what's going to give you life. And then once you breathe better and you have life coming to you, it's a lot easier to go towards your goals. It's a lot easier to reach your dreams and to reach higher heights. So I want to help you reach higher heights. I want to help you to reach your goals, to reach your dreams. And but I think that the first step in reaching those things is to become more aware of what's going down deep inside and how to take care of the precious gift of our hearts. You know, our hearts are beautiful. Our hearts are beautifully made, you know, and that's what I want to do through this, is to help people experience the beauty within themselves, within your heart, the beauty that's there, and to really believe that you are good. You know, for so many years I had a hard time saying, my master Yoda, you know, would ask me, man, like, you say you do good things, but do you believe you're good? And oh boy, that question was so hard to answer. You know, it made me cringe on the inside. It's like, I only believe that God is good, you know, but do I believe that I am good? So yeah, I can tell you the answer today is a lot easier to say, but still, I still struggle with it, and I'm grateful because my clients help me to recognize that I still struggle to answer that question sometimes. But I'm getting better at it. You know, I think that we all are, and I think it's going to be a battle our entire life to really see ourselves in the truth of who we are and our identity. But that's what I want to do through my channel. I don't want to make it much longer because I feel I got my point across that, you know, I want my audience, I want you to feel like you're seen, like you exist, like you're beautiful and your struggles are important and sacred. You know, the struggle is sacred because it teaches us a lot about ourselves, and it helps us to see us in a better light, in a truthful light. You know, not just when it goes good, also when it goes bad, but to be able to see myself fully for what I am. So that's why I say at the end of my videos, stay beautiful. And it's beautiful that you exist. I'm gonna say it again. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to hear, next. And until next time, stay beautiful. Ciao.